Neil, we'll begin with you on this next one, and the question, looking for your comments about overregulation of county land uses, for example, the board's adoption of new stringent biological resources assessment guidelines. So that's an example of the overregulation of county land, and it's creating unnecessary financial obstacles to existing and new businesses. Can you share your comments on that?
Yeah, I just recently, a couple of months ago, had an opportunity when I was invited to the White House to speak with the director of the Environmental Protection Agency. And one of the things I said to her was that at this point in time, some of the environmental regulations were being carried, in my view, to an extreme. Some may be appropriate, but perhaps not exactly at this point in time. In a recession, with an economic downturn, you have to have some balance and flexibility. And what I said was that we needed to have that now. We needed to defer some of the high-cost regulations that were being proposed. We needed to advance alternatives that were lower cost. We needed to do economic analysis of every one of those regulations to make sure that, in fact, there was a commensurate gain if they were going to go forward with them. I must say that argument probably fell on deaf ears, but it was nonetheless the way I feel about this. With respect to the county itself, I think the same thing is true. We must remove the incentives to litigate on these issues for organizations that sustain themselves through litigation and settlements that provide them with administrative finances. In addition to that, we need to take a balanced approach. If a regulation is going forward and it's going to be very, very costly, this may not be the time. You may want to look for some extension to get that, to find an alternative for that.